Previously on the Arias Adventures.
Unless there's anything else, you guys wake up the next morning and begin to pack up your camp. I don't think you guys know how bags of holding work, but you know what?
I don't think you know how magic works.
Okay, all right.
We could trade meat for maybe further passage.
Hell yeah.
They get to feed their bellies. We get to be a little bit more safer.
After a moment of whispered conversation, he looks back to you guys and gives a nod. Very well. If you will leave an ample supply of meat for our village, then I will send 3 hunters along with you.
On my notes it says, Hagris, space, giant ugly fucking lizard that killed my bird.
Oh, that's right. We have to make you have to make Kel a new thing now.
Don't remind me.
Garrus kind of giggles like, so what are you gonna reincarnate him as this time?
Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know?
You should make him a kitty.
I'm afraid to make it a cat. Listen, I'm afraid to make it a cat because I love cats so much, and I don't want fucking Cassie to collie maw it all over the fucking goddamn desert. She's gonna fucking cut it open, and then Kel's heart falls out, including yours. Stomp in the dirt. I'm not crying, you're crying.
All right, so you guys are introduced to 3 new warriors who will be escorting you south. We have Koth-Durg and Rorn.
Assuming that we still have some cookies.
Mhm.
Roisin is gonna take 3 cookies and she's gonna shuffle over to the warriors and kind of stand awkwardly there for a minute until they notice her.
Can I help you?
I thought, cause you guys have come with us to help us, you could guys have some cookies.
I feel like Agora would come up and be like, I killed a dragon. Did we kill that red dragon?
You did not! That red dragon is hell of alive.
Well, there was another dragon, but we all kind of had a consensus that we could leave and he couldn't, so we all kind of yeeted out of there.
Yeah, we were kind of trapped in a mirror world, and we were just like, we don't want to be a mirror anymore, and we got
and it was a red dragon. It's all like majestic as fuck.
Last time you guys returned to the village, you made a deal. You offered them some food. They offered 3 hunters to join you guys for a little bit further beyond their borders. You got to know all 3 of them, Koth-Durg and Rorn. Towards the end of the last episode, you did a little bit of getting to know them. And they shared a part of their orc mythos with you guys. A little bit of lore behind the orc people and all that fun jazz.
Also their favorite colors.
And their favorite colors. And we also had Toguro trying to flex in front of them by bragging about taking down 3 dragons.
Try to impress them, God.
Which you did not kill any of the 3 dragons you encountered. Made 1 dragon go unconscious. You left another dragon behind in a mirror world.
So yeah, half of one dragon, that's 1. And then a full dragon's 1. So 2 dragons have kicked their ass. I know basic math.
And Dragontic, which, I mean...
He's kind of a dragon.
So 2.5.
I took down 2.5 dragons.
I'm awesome.
Sure. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure Roisin took down a swamp beast and some other.
Fine, I'm already on an adventure with the hunters, so
it's true. She really is.
You know, if anyone's gonna meet danger first, it'll be us. So
there, exactly.
Good news for you, Adam.
Speaking of that, we'll start with Roisin first. So this will be fun. You should have gone with the brothers, Toguro, but you wanted to sit and watch over your canatonic magic friend. Oh, we do need to find out real quick. Manny, as you are casting your Find Familiar, Summon Familiar, what are you bringing Kel back to? I think the audience and the rest of us are eagerly awaiting what furry creature I get to destroy.
Oh.
So as Manny puts the last like drop of charcoal in, this ugly vulture, like the ugliest vulture that you can even fathom, comes out, and he just like turns around to Tagoro and just like one eye bulging out, one eye.
Do I know that's happening? Because I may take a swing.
It's my familiar. He just kind of pops up. There he is. All right, he'll be a good whatever he is. All right, come on, go. He like. And he like hops on. He like kind of does the vulture hop behind me as I walk to the front of the cart.
There's gotta be a moment where when Kel looks down at himself and looks at you like, what the fuck did you do to me? What did you do? What? I was a beautiful ferret. I was a bird. It was lovely. What am I now? Why did you do this to me? Mother, why?
He calls Manny mother. That's fantastic.
So I'm guessing the goal of this transformation is it's so scary that it'll just scare things off.
Blending into the environment. It's nasty out here, and so we'll make a nasty cat.
That doesn't look too bad.
Watch this vulture become the second best, most beloved animal companion of the group of the adventures.
The funny part is if Lady kept it alive for like a super long time.
That's gonna be my goal now, just to spite Manny, is to keep this one alive for as long as possible.
Oh yeah, and Stardust is flying above Roisin and the Orc
That's
brothers.
right. Alright, so as this is all going, Roisin, since you are out on ahead in the Blood Plains with the brothers, go ahead and make either, or actually just go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Okay. Do that. That is a 21.
Okay. So far everything looks really clear. You see nothing but grassy plains all around you. You can start to tell that you guys are getting further and further south because you start to come to like larger patches of dry earth and sands here and there. And up ahead, you spot something out in like a dry patch of ground.
I'll point it out to the warriors. I'll, like tap one of them on the elbow and just like, what's that? There's a thing there. There's something there.
Durg stops and looks ahead and he rubs his chin. Looks like maybe an attack, like the remains of an attack. Possibly. And Garrus Stardust also sees the group pause and look ahead. About 75 feet ahead, you see what appears to be like a large broken caravan that's split in half that is sticking out of the ground.
Do you think we should check and see if anybody's in trouble?
We can always
There
send
could be
Cal.
some people hurt over there.
Sorry.
I'll send. No.
Don't send a giant fucking flying horse. What are you doing? That's not.
Manny, you don't know. Roisin's not with you.
But the cart stopped, right? Or are we?
No. So the group in the cart are a good like half a mile back. Roisin is traveled ahead with the three brothers. The three brothers and Stardust are scouting ahead to make sure you guys aren't coming across anything. So
She's being a brave girl.
Yeah, so I sent Stardust over to the wreckage to go.
Yeah, so the only person in the wagon who would have any idea would be Garrus, since he's telepathically connected to his unicorn or his Pegasus, his pet.
Who's real to me.
All right, so Stardust flies ahead. Koth tells you three, Durg, Rorn, and Roisin, to stay back and wait for the wagon to catch up. And he is going to go and catch up with the Pegasus and investigate the cart up ahead as well.
Are you sure that's safe to do by yourself?
Well, there's your friend's flying winged monster horse, so I assume that thing can fight. I'll be fine, little one. You just stay safe yourself, okay?
Okay.
I'm counting on you to let your friends know why we're stopping, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So with that, Koth goes on ahead to meet the Pegasus. A few minutes later, the rest of you guys in the wagon meet up with Roisin and the other two brothers.
Everything okay, Roisin?
There's something up ahead that they said it looked like there was an attack on something. So Mr. Koth went to look and see what happened there.
I
He
see.
told us to wait here and tell you guys.
Also, Stardust should be able to tell me what's over there too, so we'll have an eye out.
So as you guys wait, Garrus, you see through Stardust, and Manny, if you want to send Kel ahead to circle as well, you can also get in on this action.
He flies
Okay,
off.
alrighty. So Tagoro, are you looking through Kel as usual?
Yeah, I'm looking through Kel.
Okay, so
hang on
Tagoro,
to Tagoro.
you're on Manny duty. Yep.
I wish he would just get in the papoose. It's like when you have a sleeping baby and you try to like move it around, it's all just like limp and whatnot, trying to get the legs through the holes. Like that's why I was like, dude, you want to do this when you're awake? It's so much easier if you help.
So, Garrus and Manny, as you guys are watching through your animals, you watch as Koth carefully approaches. He has his bow drawn. You see he's carefully approaching the wagon. He gets about 10 feet close to it, and then suddenly, the next step he takes, he immediately sinks down to his waist.
Oh,
Oh shit. Sinkhole. Something happened. Manny's just shouting that. He needs help now.
We gotta go help.
how far is he?
I'm blind and deaf.
He's blinded, so he can't answer you. He's just shouting loudly. The broken wagon and the sinkhole appear to be about 70 feet ahead of you guys. So do you just jump out of the wagon and take off? And who's all taking off if you do?
Let me see.
I
Roshin's
think
gonna
I
go.
have. Yeah, I activate my boots of haste and I head out.
Okay. So we got Tagoro going. Who else?
I'll go.
How far is he away?
About 75 feet away.
Well.
And you have... Second. You have 4 rounds to get to him.
Okay, well then Manny is going to burn a sorcery point
Mm-hmm.
and hold out his hand and cast telekinesis at 120 feet to lift him up.
Okay.
Do you have to be able to see... Does he need to be in your line of sight, though?
Ooh,
I mean,
let me check,
Cal can see him.
Yeah, but I can't cast.
Because you are deaf and
telekinesis.
blind.
Oh right, I have to drop that. So I dropped
Yeah.
that.
Okay, there we go.
Obviously I dropped that, and then then we will do that.
Okay. Tagoro, you're running ahead, yes?
Yep, with my boots of haste.
So you're running. Manny, you're casting your spell. Garrus, what are you doing?
I'll run my full distance, which is 30 feet, and then I'll
Okay.
Misty Step another 30 feet, so I'm 10 feet
Alright.
away from him.
Garrus is running ahead. Roisin, how about you?
I was also going to run ahead, but I don't want to leave Manny alone.
Well, Manny still has Edab, Feora, and the other 2 brothers,
Dirk and
although
Lorne.
Durg and Rorn are going to go because they want to help their brother.
Yeah.
Can I also try to make Stardust bite a piece of clothing and try to fly upward?
He can make a grapple check, which
Well,
would be
My
which would be
telekinesis.
athletic.
My telekinesis, I'd be able to lift him up. I just have to make an ability check.
Go ahead and do that. But first, before you guys do those things, I need to know what Roshin's going to do.
Yeah, I guess she's gonna try to run ahead as well. Try to
Okay.
help. With her 30-foot speed.
Well, also to remember, with my boots of haste, my speed will be 80,
Yes,
so I
double,
would be able
yeah.
to make it to him.
Yep.
But you don't want to be right next to him because you'll sink too.
I know. Do I? No.
I rolled a
Yeah.
17
Okay, so you rolled a 17.
to like yank him out with telekinesis. He'll like kind of float out.
So here's what happens. Garrus, did you roll a grapple check for Stardust? That's just going to be an athletics check. So,
Athletics.
Yeah, so
Strength
that
check.
would be strength. Yep.
13 plus 4, 17.
Okay, so 2 17s to get him out. All right, so with that combined, the two of you with the telekinesis and the pull from Stardust, you guys are able to get him loose from up to his ankles. Tagoro, you're the first one on scene, followed by Garrus and Roisin and the two brothers. So, what are you two doing, Tagoro and Roisin? Koth looks very distressed. He looks to you guys and he's like, "I feel like something's got a hold of me."
Oh, fuck that.
And he's looking desperately at you guys as you to like the telekinesis and the Pegasus are trying to pull him out. It's like there's something that still has a tighter hold than you guys do.
Okay, so I have a technicality question, I guess.
Mhm. I'll do my best to answer.
If a spell doesn't say I have to see something,
Mm-hmm.
can I attack it? Can I cast it? Can I point down with my focus into the pit and send off a witch bolt or something?
And it says you don't it doesn't say that you need to be able to see whatever it is.
Just says a creature within range.
If it's a spell attack, then it would probably get cover because it's underground.
That's true. So I will allow it with disadvantage if you're doing something like Witch Bolt. So while you're doing that, Tagoro, what are you doing? Are you reaching out for the guy? Are you going to risk it and step forward? Are you going to stay there and wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out for him, and also.
So I'm gonna cast a level 4 witch's bolt down
Okay.
into the thing.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't hit
Okay.
him.
Well, I rolled an 18 and a 19, so that's 28
Jeez.
Dang.
at the lower.
So as you do that, and Tagoro, you said you were going to try to reach out and grab him?
I'm waiting to see what Roisin does because she's gonna cast
Okay.
a spell. The minute she casts it, I'm gonna send my spirit shield. So maybe if she hits it, and maybe with my spirit shield, if he's taking damage, it'll rebuff it. So maybe it'll kind of
Nice, clever.
blow him out away from whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Mhm,
40 12 damage. Was 17.
17. Wow, we got some 17s tonight. Okay. So all of this happens really quickly. Tagoro, you watch Roisin as she gathers her shadowy tendrils together and casts out a bolt of magic. It immediately sinks down into the ground, and you guys, all of you guys who are there at the edge of the sand, you hear a strange, it sounds like it hits something, but it doesn't sound like it hits an animal. It sounds like it hits some sort of surface underneath. And all of a sudden, the ground starts to rumble.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
As it seems like the magic she cast down got sucked in as well by whatever she hit.
Is friend any looser?
Is not. And I need Stardust to make a strength save.
19.
19. All right. So Koth suddenly, he was starting to get loose, and then Roisin cast her magic, and also Tagoro, your spirit shield, you feel whatever magical connection you have with that. Also, it seems to get absorbed by whatever is underneath the ground.
Oh.
What the fuck is this thing? Okay, wait.
And suddenly, Koth is jerked down under the sand, and Stardust is able to let go just in time before he is also pulled in. As soon as he gets jerked down, as soon as he gets pulled down into under the sand, both Durg and Rorn cry out in surprise, and both of them look like they're about ready to follow after their brother. Are you guys going to stop them, or what are you going to do?
Oh, I was going to jump towards and dive in.
What?
Okay,
No.
so we've got Durg, Rorn, and Tagoro heading straight for the sand. Manny, you're watching all of this overhead through Kel's eyes.
Well, no, I'm actually at
Oh
the
wait, no,
cart.
that's right. You're at the cart. So you see from the distance you're at, you, Edab, and Feora see Koth. He looks like he's about to be free, but then suddenly he's completely pulled down under the sand, and you see the 3 orcs rushing forward. It looks like Tagoro's getting ready to do a swan dive with the brothers also following behind, and like Feora lets out a cry like, "No, don't!"
Wait!
So Feora's jumping out of the cart and gonna try to hold back the brothers.
If no one else will, Roshin can certainly try.
I'll hold.
I'm
the
too
back,
far
too.
away, aren't I?
I'll hold the back.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were gonna use magic or anything though, Manny.
Not on the. Can I see the creature that's taking them? or
No, that's the thing, is you guys can't see anything. So Garrus and Roshin, you each grab onto the brothers and hold them back. Go ahead and make grapple checks.
That is athletics.
That would be in athletics. Yes.
11.
20. Okay. So I will assign Durg to Garrus and Rorn to Roshin. So Garrus, you're able to hold back Durg. Roshin, you try to pull on Rorn, and you are caught up with him as he jumps forward into the sand, and the two of you are both quickly pulled down
my
underneath.
God.
Well,
Oh, if I see that, I'm jumping.
oh god.
Whee!
So
What is
Manny,
happening?
so this is what happens. So Manny, as soon as you, Edab, and Feora get to the group, you see Rorn and Roshin disappear into the sand, and without like a blink of hesitation, Tagoro's swan dives in after.
As he swan dies, morphin time. He looks
Aw,
at Garrus,
He really does care.
deuces, morphing time.
So that leaves. So the rest of you that are left out in the open desert, you have the brother Durg, Garrus, Manny, Edab, and Feora.
Wait, okay, hold on. Before they
Yes.
jump in there, I'm trying to like read all my spells real quick. Can I? How far away am I from Tagoro and Roshin?
It was 75 feet between the wagon and the group.
Okay.
And as soon as Koth got pulled in, and you saw Tagoro look, and the other two brothers looked like they were going to follow, you three took off.
Okay, so how far am I away from Roshin and Tagoro?
70.
Last
So
minute?
how many feet of movement do you have?
25. So
So, buddy,
Crap.
because you are slow as fuck, it is one of those. Like literally, as soon as you get there, Tagoro's ankles are the last things you see.
and how far away is he?
10 feet out into the sand.
So he's 10 feet away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will. Oh man. I will reach out my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's like, please make this work. And I shoot out a feather, like a purple feather that goes out from my finger,
Mm-hmm.
and use sorcery point to do a touch spell, but my touch spell will do 30 feet because of distance spell,
Mm-hmm.
and I will make Tagoro be able to fly
Okay.
60
So you
feet
cast
for
fly
10
on
minutes.
Tagoro.
Yes, and hopefully he can like grab people and fly out of the sand. That's my idea. And I'm just
So-
going to continue to push forward.
are you stepping out past the 10 feet line?
No. I'm casting it, and then like
Oh,
on my next
okay,
turn, I'm
you're
gonna continue
holding it.
like to
Gotcha.
go up to him. So he now has a fly speed of 60 feet, but with his haste, he can fly 120.
So let's see how I want this to happen. So Tagoro, you were diving in after Roisin, right? As soon as you saw her get tumbled in with Rorn.
Well, this is a fall and rescue mission for everyone. No man left behind.
It really is. As you feel magic tickle your foot, and you're reaching out ahead of you with your hand, you feel a strange but familiar sensation of your fingers passing through what feels like glass.
Oh no.
That goddamn mirror.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah,
So like the mirror.
yeah, exactly. That's what it reminds you of.
Going to kill Garrus.
So you know that once a part of you has already passed through the glass.
Oh, wee!
So Manny, your magic does give Tagoro fly, but instead of flying back up, he quickly disappears and flies further in.
Oof.
Do I have my sending stone?
No.
Oh, Adam, you have not had that for a goddamn long time. So Manny, Garrus, Edab, and Fiora and Rorn, you guys are standing on the edge of this sand pit, this quicksand, looking in.
It was Durg. I think Roisin grabbed Rorn, and Roisin and Rorn went in.
Oh, okay, so Durg is the one standing out with you guys. Fiora's just jaw drops and she's like, what the fuck are we going to do? We'll be right back after a quick break.
Greetings, listener. I'm your community innkeeper, Ginger, here to talk to you about our sponsors. Our first sponsor are our friends over at Awesome Dice. They have you covered for all your dice and dice accessory needs, like these really cool Thunder of Dragons hollow metal dice. From metal and gemstone to their specialty dice, you can easily find the right set to give you the advantage on your next game session. Make sure to visit awesomedice.com to use the special discount code ADVANTAGE10 to get 10% off your next purchase. Add more dice to your collection with Awesome Dice today and gain the advantage in all your rolls. Next up are our friends at Elderwood Academy. They have all you need to add to your D&D gaming experience. They create beautiful hex chest dice boxes, dice trays, dice towers, and many other unique products in their store. I like to use the Codex Dice Tower to roll all my fireball damage into my scroll rolling tray. You can find all their epic accessories and more at elderwoodacademy.com. Get your Codex Dice Tower today and let them know Party Advantage sent you. We also want to thank our friend Nim Toast Hater for the use of his amazing homebrewed content and items in the show. You can find him all over social media, including Twitter and his own Discord server, by following the links in the episode description. And now, we're on Patreon. Want to gain even more Party Advantage? Support us on Patreon and gain access to regular behind-the-scenes content, special interviews with the cast, exclusive Discord channels within our server, ad-free episodes, and so much more. Don't miss out on all the fun. Roll initiative. And finally, make sure to check us out on all the social media for more Rampack fun. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook using @PartyAdvantage and on our own website, partyadvantagepod.com.
And now, back to the episode.
Okay, let's calm down now. Let's think. Manny, can you talk? Can you send a message to them?
They're probably dead.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think they're dead.
Roisin, I'll point down into the area and I'll do message.
Mm-hmm.
Roisin, can you hear me?
Roisin, when you blink your eyes open, you find yourself laying on your back in a very large room that looks to be worn down and filled with sand. Looks like it's an arid, sandy room. And you hear Manny's voice talking to you.
Is anyone else in there? Or am I alone?
Right now, you know what? It's a good idea. Let's see.
I mean, if anything, the brother would be there before Roisin.
Yeah, she was definitely trying to keep a tight grip on Rorn.
So you actually, when you look around as you're hearing Manny's voice call to you, you don't see Rorn, you see Koth, the first brother who was pulled in.
Mr. Koth!
And he looks unconscious.
Oh.
It looks like when he landed into this room, his head hit a rock.
Oh no. So with message, can I return message?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I look up and I'm like, yeah.
And when you look up, you just see a ceiling above you.
Oh. Yeah. Mr. Koth and I are in a room. He's unconscious. I don't see the hole anymore. It's just roof.
Okay. You stay where you are. We're gonna try to figure out what's going on.
Alright, considering that you were talking back to somebody, I'm guessing they're alive.
She says that they're alone in this room.
A room?
Who's alone? Are they all there together?
Roisin and Koth, no. It's only Roisin and one of the brothers.
Where's Tagoro?
I will point down to the thing and I will try to get Tagoro. Hey, Tagoro. You okay, buddy?
Do I get?
Yeah, Tagoro, when you blink, you find you are face first in sand, and you are in a much smaller room, and you see Rorn is next to you.
Hi.
Ugh, what the fuck happened to us?
We're in hell.
Oof.
Well, he seems well.
Oh, and you're hearing a voice in your head as well. You hear Manny's voice in your head, so standard.
The mirror.
Hey, buddy.
The mirror.
So you just get a reply back from Tagoro saying the mirror.
The mirror.
The goddamn mirror.
Mirrors.
Adam,
always mirrors.
Adam, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Hell yeah, daddy.
Don't do that.
Jesus Christ.
That would be a 10.
Okay. This room is fairly
Does it
small.
look familiar?
It does. This looks. So you remember way back in season 2 when you guys were traveling through that strange citadel? Yeah. So the room where you found the altar to Fultus. It looks like that, only it looks like it has been aged 1,000 years. So it's very crumbly. The altar itself is broken and in pieces. Just like crumbled ruins, and the room is just covered in sand.
Can I still talk to Manny, or is that gone?
Yes, you can still. I'll let you reply back to him.
Manny, I talked too much shit about that red dragon, and it pulled me back to kick my ass.
For some reason, I felt like this was gonna happen.
Because I talked so much shit.
Well, no, I just feel like, karma's a bitch.
So this is what it's like to be on the other side.
I'm going to stab Garrus.
All right. Well, you stay where you are, and I guess we'll be right in.
Oh, I'm only with the one brother. Blah blah.
Gotcha.
I don't see Roisin or the other brother. Rorn.
Right.
Why don't you shout? Actually, that's a really bad idea. Don't shout.
I'm in
we'll be down in just a
Fultus's
minute.
room.
Gotcha. I'll let the Fultus lover know.
Jesus Christ.
So, he's in the Fultus room in the mirror world, I guess. I guess it's
The
somehow...
mirror world? Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh, Fultus, no.
Yeah.
You guys
At
remember
least he's
what
in
else
the
is in the
Fultus.
mirror world?
I guess he's in the Fultus room, and it's aged quite a bit. And if the mirror world's back, well, you know who else is back?
Jarvu.
Yeah. Jarvu the
Bless you.
Powerful.
Damn
Thank
it,
you.
Adam.
So,
Okay.
really the only way out of this is if we jump in the sand pit, so...
No. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Feora's
Are-
just like,
Well,
are you talking about the mirror world back in from that you guys went into in Vivendi?
Yeah, go watch
Yeah.
season 2, episode 13.
Oh my god.
don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Wink.
God damn it.
But I calmly just explained to the brother, don't worry. One of
They're
your
there.
brothers is conscious, and he's in the Fultus room, so it's okay. They're all in a
The fuck
different
is a
dimension.
poultice?
Excuse me?
I said, what the fuck
Oh,
is
God.
a poultice?
You know what? Just jump in. Yeah, just jump in. It's okay. Just your brother's just fine. Your brothers need your help. Go jump in.
They have candy.
Wait a minute. Are you tricking me?
I mean, no, your brothers are down there in a different dimension. They could probably use your help.
Well,
Yeah,
then
and look, we're all gonna have to go down there because I'm the only one that can get us out of there.
how?
Well, my staff came from there, and it was the only thing that could get us out.
Technically, we put a mirror we put like shards of glass into a book.
true. But
But we
I know
can get
plane
out.
shift, so I can get out of other dimensions.
Edab looks down at Manny and is just like, are you sure you can get our friends out? Or they'll be okay?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we should be fine.
Manny,
What you counting there, bud?
how many people can you teleport out of there?
9.
Okay.
You have exactly 9 people.
Uh-huh.
Do we really have exactly 9 people?
Cannot make
Yep.
any
Yes, we do.
friends.
We cannot
Yeah.
make any friends in there. Once we go in there, I can only take 9 out.
Should we leave Edab, Fiora, and Stardust up here?
Ooh, that would be such a bad idea.
Really?
If we see that dragon, I want Fiora by our side to fight.
I don't think we're gonna fight it.
But
I would, prefer,
And
I
then
would
Edab for,
preferably.
throwing him
As
into
you guys
bait.
are saying that, Durg is just like, but that Tagoro fellow said that he fought this red dragon and won.
No. That was another dragon. This one we ran away from like little puppies. It's okay. Look, my plan is we'll go down there with Fiora and Edab. If things go bad, we'll throw Edab at the dragon and we'll leave.
Manny,
Don't
you
worry
did
about it.
Tagoro. What about my ram, you jackass?
Oh yeah, Ramathorn.
Ooh, that's true.
Ramathorn with the cart. So someone should stay with the cart and Ramathorn.
I can leave I'm gonna leave Stardust behind, but yeah, we should probably leave somebody
What
there.
you fucking do?
Let's leave Fiora and Edab.
And the
You got
brother.
okay. Wait a minute. Let me just double check on something. You're really going to leave your tank behind?
Okay, Cassie, what do you want us to do? Okay, this is a very difficult situation right now.
You put us in the situation.
I can't take more
Hilarious
than 9
that you
people
guys keep
if
making-
we-
What I find it as a DM, what I find hilarious is every time you guys get into these tight situations, there's always this question of, do we bring Fiora? And every time you leave her behind.
Maybe leave Edab and like the brother if the brother will stay behind. If not, I mean Edab and the Ramathorn and Stardust will be fine, probably.
If you choose to leave Durg and Edab behind, you'll at least have your tank with you.
So what do you say, bro? You want to stay behind? We promise we'll get your brothers back.
Durg says that if you can promise the return of his brothers, then he will help stay and watch over your guys' stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
I grab Manny and I toss him in.
Wow. Dick.
So, Manny, you immediately sink into the sand and you get pulled in. And let's see, which room do you end up in?
He knows play, Chip. He's fine.
So, Roisin, as you're checking on Koth as he's still unconscious,
I was actually going to ask if I could make a medicine check. But
go ahead and make a medicine check.
just because she wants to try to help him.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's 18.
Okay, so you're able to make sure that his head is stable and safe. You're able to make sure it wasn't too severe. It just looks like it just knocked him out cold.
Rips off like a little bit of her cloak and like ties it around his head.
Yep. So you take care of him, and as you just finish wrapping his head up, sand starts trickling down from the ceiling overhead, and suddenly Manny drops from the ceiling and lands on a pile of
Mr. Man!
I think I broke a rib.
again.
I think I really broke a rib. Hold on. Oh god. All right. No, I'm fine. It's all right. Oh god.
Mr. Koth is.
Oh.
I think he's gonna be okay. You see like a little torn strip of her fox cloak like wrapped around his head.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He'll be great actually. After I do a little bit of healing word on him, I will do healing word as a bonus action spell.
Okay.
And heal him for 6 points of health.
Perfect. He is stable now. So, let's see. Garrus, Feora just looks at you and she's just like, so we just jump in, huh?
Yeah. You're scared of heights, right?
Yeah.
This is probably gonna suck for you.
If you throw me like you did Manny, I'll fucking kill you.
I don't think he can.
If you hold on to me, then you can't be afraid.
Okay.
Literally, you can't be afraid. Anyway, so which brothers left? It's,
that would be Durg.
Durg. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Durg.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye on the cards. I'll leave Stardust and Edab with you.
Yep. Durg, Edab, Ramathorn, and Stardust are being left behind.
All right. Hold my hand, Feora.
Okay. She takes your hand.
I do like a quick pray, like, Fultus, guide me. And we just fall in.
All right. Let's see here. All right. Luckily for the two of you, you don't get separated, and you both land in the same room as Roisin, Koth, and Manny.
Please tell me I don't land on Manny.
No,
I don't want to like Gallagher splat him or anything.
So you five now find yourself in the large main chamber from when you first visited this place. However, the church pews look to be like rotted away with only bits and pieces left. The pedestal that originally had the book on it is now just like broken in half and crumbled. The stained glass appears to be shattered in places as you look around. The floors again are just covered in sand. And I know before when I described like what it looked like outside, where it was like ethereal looking and like soft lights, it just now looks like a sandstorm void out the windows.
Okay, so first priority, we gotta find Taguro and the other brother.
Mm-hmm.
Before we do anything.
I can get that real easy.
Wait, but where are we?
So
we're in the dark world.
We're in this place that we like to call the mirror world. It's kind of like a place that reflects memories in a way.
Oh.
But an old ancient wizard made this place. And it kind of like shifts sometimes, so we got trapped in it again.
Oh. We don't have to see memories, right?
Well, unfortunately,
we can't really control that.
Yeah.
But
so we'll just be careful. We'll stick together, okay? And don't go in any rooms. right?
Okay.
Yeah, Roshi, you should stick close to me.
Okay. Is everybody okay? Where's Mr. Tagoro and Roran? I was holding on to Roran as hard as I could, and now he's not here.
Magic doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's weird here, but I can definitely find Tagoro really easy. Manny will close his eyes and concentrate on Tagoro's axe.
Okay.
And then I will...
Are you doing like find object? Is
yeah,
that what you're doing?
locate object.
Locate
I will
object?
open my eyes and like a wave of energy will kind of leave them as like a sonar, and it will kind of point me in the direction of his axe.
So you remember those like behind the where the pedestal were to the north? There were these two exits on either side, one to the left and one to the right. Basically did this whole like loop around, and there were these smaller side rooms where like the altars of Foltis, and then the two rooms of memories that you saw, Manny, your mother when she was young, your dad when he yelled at you, and then Tagoro's mother and when she was in a prison cell. You are able to pick up Tagoro's axe beyond the main front of this like church-like hall, this cathedral-like hall. However, the exits appear to both be sealed at the moment.
Like we can't leave the room.
Exactly.
That's not good.
So Manny will direct them towards the area. Oh, this wasn't here.
Garrus starts to like pat down the wall to see if he can like find like a pressure plate or something for like a secret door or something.
Here's the map. Go. And this is just also since Becky wasn't here back then, so she has a point of reference as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Memories.
This main rectangular area where you see like the pews and that long carpet, that's where the five of you guys are.
Okay.
And then if you see to the north, those smaller rooms and chambers, the center room to the north is where Manny is picking up Tagoro's axe.
Okay. So
However, those two...
over.
Yeah. However, the hallways that lead to those back rooms appear to be sealed.
Maybe there's another way?
I have no idea.
Can I search for like something that would activate like a secret door or something?
You guys can all do investigation checks. While you guys are doing that, let's pop back over to Tagoro and Ward.
I was going to do real quick.
Oh, yep.
I'll have Kel. 'Cause I remember this is a bigger room. I'm going to have him fly around and look at all the like openings and see if there's any way we can go into anywhere.
Okay. So while Roisin and Garrus are looking around, Kel is flying up overhead and also scanning the room and such. So Tagoro and Rorn. Tagoro, what are you doing?
Wake up.
He is awake. He was the one who was conscious.
Oh.
He's just like, yeah, he's rubbing the back of his head. It looks like he has a little bit of blood running down the side of his forehead, but he doesn't look to be terribly banged up. Where the fuck are we? What?
So thank God I saved you.
Okay, what the fuck is this place?
You know that dragon I told you about that I kind of kicked his ass? Well, part of
Which
his ass?
one? The
The
blue
red
one, black one, or the red one? Yeah?
Yeah, we're in that dimension that he's in, so...
But you defeated... This is the one you defeated, right?
No, we ran away like babies.
So wait. He's still alive?
Yeah, I said I kicked half his ass.
We did 0 damage to him, but...
You really did.
I don't know. All I know is the asshole in armor is the reason why this place knows about us.
What the frig?
Were you not the one that dealt with it?
Weren't you the one who just jumped in after Roisin?
Okay, you're pointing fingers. It's not fair.
It wasn't Roisin. It was your girlfriend,
Naomi. The first time it was Garrus and Naomi.
Technicalities. I'm talking about now.
Anywho, so yeah, but it looks a lot shittier now than it did.
Yeah, it looks like it's been, again, it looks like this place has seen thousands of years go by.
Is there a door anywhere?
You remember that this room was a secret room.
Oh. So I guess we have to wait for them to open it?
Just vibe, play some patty cake.
You can try to force the opening open if you like.
Oh, yeah, I go over and I point, this is the door. Like, I make an outline with my axe.
Mhm.
So, like, I chisel away and I'm like, all right, start kicking this shit.
That's your plan?
What do you got?
I don't know. You guys are supposed to be the adventuring experts.
I hit things with my axe. Yeah, my axe.
Yeah, with your
I
axe.
hit things with my axe until they're dead. That's about the extent of my adventuring. And I see ghosts sometimes.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Well, I mean, it's more like I call upon the guardians of my ancestors. You know, it happens.
Okay. You know what? Sure, I'll follow your lead. Let's start trying to kick out this door.
I mean, I don't like let's go mess with the altar. Let's see if there's maybe a button over there.
Okay.
I start going over the altar, lighting the candles.
Well, you see there are no candles left. The
Oh my
altar-
god, do I have a candle? Oh my god.
Do you check your inventory, idiot?
I mean, I gave him a candle way back on the pirate ship.
Well, Adam.
Well, we all know that Adam has not kept up with his character sheet inventory, so no, I do not have a candle.
Oof.
Mr. Dude, do you have a white candle by any chance?
Why would I have a candle? I have a flint and steel.
Garrus
Yeah, I
sneezes.
thought so.
Achoo! Somebody's talking about me.
Yeah, the altar itself looks pretty crumbled apart. The candelabras that would hold the candles are like rusted over. Even the basin of holy water is just completely like rusted over as well now. Real quick, jumping back to the others while Tagoro and Roran are trying to figure this out. Manny, you and Kel, to the east of this main room, you guys find a door that you remember that leads to where you guys fought those witches and those other little creepy dudes from before. And if you remember correctly, back in those three rooms were puzzles that you guys had to solve. Garrus and Roisin, to the west, you find a similar door. And Garrus, you remember that there were these three rooms that you had to light.
Sorry. I rolled a 22 on the investigation check that you...
What you notice on your investigation check, that the doors themselves all look newer, and it looks like new symbols have literally been scratched into them.
Good job, Roisin.
Does this always look like this?
I'm
No.
guessing I would remember.
You would
more than
remember,
not.
no. They were simple wooden doors before that you had to like open that led into this hallway with these rooms. However, these new doors look to be made of stone. Like somebody took stone, placed it there, and then scratched these markings onto the front of them to keep these doors shut.
I guess I can't kick these doors in like I did last time.
I mean, I guess if you want to break your foot.
Preferably not.
Does anybody, out of you guys, is there anyone who speaks or reads Draconic?
Draconic?
No, but I can quickly.
No.
Okay, yeah. So while you're investigating the door to the east, you see the same scratching and markings that Roisin does.
I can speak Infernal.
That's
What the frick?
not quite what I need.
Okay, well, I'll just cast tongues. I
Tongues?
can
Okay.
read and understand all language, and I can also speak any language.
So you see that on the front of this stone door that you're looking at to the east, it is a sealing ward made by Jarku the Great.
Ah, god dang it.
Jarvu, yeah. Jarvu the Great has sealed all passages.
What a dick.
Can't you just dispel the magic?
I do detect magic. Is there magic essence coming from these seals?
It is nearly blinding and overwhelming.
My eyes!
Exactly.
My next step would be to go to one of these seals, preferably the ones closer to Tagoro,
Mhm.
and dispel magic at level 3.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
That is a 17.
That does not make it. And Tagoro, jumping back to you and Rorn, suddenly it seems like materializing from the ceiling. You don't see any openings or holes, but sand begins trickling in.
No.
Aww, Pookie.
And with that, we'll end there.
Aw, God dang it.
Wow.
That's like the worst spot to end it.
Ooh.
I think it's the perfect cliffhanger.
God
Wow.
dang it.
Don't worry, I'm not worried.
So, guys, welcome back to the mirror.
Yay!
Thanks for joining us for the Arias Adventures here on Party Advantage. Come join our community over on our Discord channel and hang out with the cast and fellow fans of the show by following the link in the episode description. You can also find us on our very own website, www.partyadvantagepod.com, where you can find cast and character bios, along with updates for special announcements and events. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter using @PartyAdvantage for fun posts and episode updates. Lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you stay current with all of our episodes on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Come back in 2 weeks for more Arias Adventures as the Ram Pack continues their journey. Will the party find the advantage on their next encounter? Only one way to find out. See ya then.